Уважаемые коллеги, добрый день. Я приветствую вас на третьем дне пятого юбилейного форума «Международный день импорта и экспорта». Меня зовут Павел Долгов, вице-президент Ассоциации экспортеров и импортеров. Напоминаю, что форум проходит в контуре Всемирной недели предпринимательства, и у нас от Центра предпринимательства здесь тоже коллеги есть сегодня в этой секции. Хочу сказать, что за предыдущие 2 дня у нас прошло 12 различных секций, посвященных локализации в России, импорту, экспорту, логистике, таможне и так далее, и так далее. Насыщенная большая программа. Я думаю, что в ближайшее время, с понедельника, вторника, мы вывесим записи всех трансляций на сайте Ассоциации форума. И я передаю слово Андрею Миссюре, модератору данной секции. Андрей, вам слово.
Thank you, Pavel. Thank you for your intro. So Pavel shared that this is the third day of autumn session of International Import and Export Day. So here we have a very special format right now. We, together with our partners from Center for Entrepreneurship, Moscow Chamber of Commerce, and of course, Indian Angel Network, launching the first ever round of International Startup Huddle for Moscow. Here we decided to make it in the Russian round, and I hope that this format will showcase a lot about the capacities of the startups from different regions for Russian capital and vice versa. So we are very hopeful that we will raise the awareness level about the landscape and about the technological capacities of both the sides. And here we have our esteemed dignitaries, our guests co-chairing the expert panels, Padmaja Ruparelji, founder of Indian Angel Network, from the Indian side, and Anastasia Kuzina, Executive Director of Center for Entrepreneurship from the Russian side. And to integrate the session, I would like to give the floor to Padmaja Ruparel. Padmaja ji, the floor is yours. It's an honor to have you here. Greetings.
Thank you very much for inviting me, and more importantly, congratulations on launching, I think, Indo-Russian Startup Corridor. I think what you have started and what we are all getting engaged on now is something which will have huge potential. My last 2 weeks, to be honest, have been dedicated to Russia. Apart from yourselves, I think we had a big Russian delegation with whom we met, all interested in investing in India. So I think it bodes very, very well for our two countries. I did also want to sort of share something that I've learned since I've got onto this platform is innovation is very high on the Russian minds right now. There is a focus on startups. I believe you guys have about 4,000 startups already breeding there. These are startups which have, many of them I've had a chance to go and do a little bit of look on Google. Google is so helpful. And I find that many of them have got applications both here in India and other developing countries. So congratulations on creating innovation which has global impact. From the Indian side, I think we are very interested because of 2 reasons. India is the fastest growing startup ecosystem in the world today. We have 60,000 startups, and believe me, every day the number changes as more and more startups get going. The virus of startups has sort of infected the entire country and across sectors. So we have startups breeding in tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities. We have startups breeding in rural areas, and it's very important that this is happening because they are able to innovate and disrupt current situations and change the status quo and solve the problems on the ground. So I think the innovation that comes from a need is the best innovation. It has the best chance of survival and success. The second thing that we are seeing is innovation across sectors. We saw it in the tech space, but now we are seeing it in agri, cybersecurity, textile, space, you name it, and we are there. So the kind of innovation that's happening is completely world-changing. And with India's and the globe's focus on climate change, I think one of the areas which is really going to grow is the climate change and clean tech space. I really want to focus a little bit on that because as I was reading about Russian interest and about yourselves as well, some of you, and investors, we are seeing a lot of interest in climate and clean tech space coming in from Russia. We have had already 3 investors in the last 1 week reaching out for that. So now clean tech involves also mobility, electric vehicle mobility, battery, and infrastructure, all of that. So I think we are probably taking a pioneering effort here. And again, congratulations to the team of HIC Capital and Andre for getting this off the ground. I think this bodes a very seminal step in the globe coming together to fight not only climate change, but a lot of the other problems that we are seeing today around the world. So on that note, I would like to say thank you for having me here. My best wishes to the startups. They're the most important. They're the heroes and the sheroes to my mind, and to all the investors and ecosystem catalyzers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Padmajaji. Thank you. So, and I'm happy to share that we are overwhelmed by the applications from the Indian side, from the startup side. So, and I'm also happy to share that basically this year, the breakthrough for the Indian direction for Russian capital. So as per our research, more than 1.5 billion of Russian money involved deals are already there for the Indian startups. And we have missed 2 more deals, which have just happened. So for sure, in the end of the year, we will have more than 2 billion of Russian involved investments into the Indian startup ecosystem. So that's a perfect time to start. And fundamental question of this round basically is whether it is a basic route to localize the startup from your culture to some other ground, or the capital will go abroad directly and capital will just buy the market. This is the research task for us as for HIC. Thank you, Padmajaji. And here, let me start our round. It will be classic startup huddle format of 6-minute pitch, not more than 6 minutes, and not more than 20-minute feedback. We have both the sides representatives. We have experts from Russian, from the Indian side, and we have a very visible selection from different areas, startups-wise. And let me give the floor to Sergey and Nilam from the startups called Agrotech. And this is basically not a agri-tech as we defined it, but something more interesting and complicated. And also a wonderful example of Indo-Russian cooperation. Once again, it is Indian startup as Indo-Russian joint venture. Please, the floor is yours. 6 minutes to go.
Sergey, you are mute.
So the screen is visible, I hope, yes?
Yes, please.
Okay, that's really great. So let me start off, since we have to squeeze into 6 minutes. So generally, we are a joint venture between the Trinity Group of India and the Control to Go group of companies of Russia, and so it's a perfect match in the sense that the Russian side is bringing technology and the big data management technology cycle with artificial intelligence and deep neural networks knowledge, practical knowledge to the Indian domain, while the Trinity Group, being the one of the fathers of the company, bring a very deep, strong networking capabilities and a very precise market outreach capacity to the joint venture. So And agritech is a baby with in-house data processing capabilities and analytical software being the backbone of the operations in India. So the problem statement is the following. So we are in agricultural technology market, and Indian agricultural as the basis for that is served currently with outdated technologies, and this leads to suboptimal actions and decisions on all the levels. So we started from both from the grassroots level and from the top level, being the Central Ministry of Agriculture, to derive all this information even before we plunged in. So so the ecosystem of agriculture in India lacks information and insights, and that's what we are here for. So what we have at our disposal is the major software platform which has been developed in-house by our own data scientists and by our own agri-scientists with cumulative experience of over 400 years, which is unmatched in accuracy, which is already practically proven, which is cost-effective and scalable, which is definitely paving the way to digitization of farm management and promoting breakthrough solutions to the Indian agtech market. So these are the sources of information that we take into account while developing the advanced machine learning algorithms via different cloud services for crop loss assessment, for yield estimation, and for exact farming, which are a very natural evolution from descriptive to predictive and to prescriptive analysis as such. So what we have at the moment is a comprehensive asset infrastructure, both in the air with in-house drone fleet, fixed wing, DGCA compliant, everything in-house. We have scouting teams and field officers operating in the fields for doing all kinds of data collection and data for crop classification and field data collection activities. And as I said already, we have the backbone being the in-house ICT platform, which is scalable, which has absolutely secure, which is operating in the Indian domain for security reasons and protected always through. So what market segments we are serving? So we have the products and solutions which are holistic and comprehensive, and which are ensured to cover all the maximum market segments, which are starting from the grassroots level, that's farmers and farmer organizations, banks and lending institutions, reinsurance and insurance providers, commodity traders and agri input, and the public segment goes without saying, with all different layers of products and services for acreage, yield, and production estimation at different levels. Yield, crop loss, acreage, crop classification, all the things which are done these days manually, directly in the field. Very tiring, very laborious, very meticulous, and at the same time inaccurate. So that's our footprint in the Indian market by far. So we have covered around 10 million hectares already, executing major work scopes with the Central Ministry of Agriculture and the Mahalanobis National Crop Forecast Center as an agency. So we have already developed like 800 crop models, and we've covered the major crops which are dominantly present in the Indian agricultural market. So this successful execution of the major scopes really paves way for technology adoption and expansion on pan-Indian basis. So this is due already this month. again, different kinds of things are taken into account, and we have a visual tool which is web-based with dynamic dashboard for real-time and actionable and accurate insights available to our customers and to our partnering companies.
10 seconds, request, please.
Yes, please.
10 seconds left, request, please.
Oof. So we are paving way to the future, and we are asking to actually we are building capacity for tapping all segments and geographic expansion to be funded, asking for like $15 million worth to fund capex and for expansion. Well, and we have some side businesses as well that we can be discussing later on. So that's our team, and so that's thank you slide, and we are open to questions.
Pan India integrated chain request, investments wise first and foremost. So dear experts, please raise your hands or just switch on the mic and go ahead with your remarks. So who's ready?
I understand that. Yeah, that's
okay.
Specific
market. It was very self-explanatory though. So let me request someone from the Russian side first. Mr. Oleg, please. Oleg Yachminov, Indiv.
Good morning to everyone. I can say that I have no questions because our fund is it isn't out of focus of our fund. So basically, I have no questions. Everything was very clear. I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, someone from the Indian side. We have Manish Kumar from CIA, please.
Yeah, hi everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
So I just wanted to, understand in terms of your grassroots, footprint and what sort of, a ground level, partnerships you have in India to actually, capture the data and to realize the potential of your project. If you could identify some, geography, the exact locations or some partners who are helping you in doing this, I think, that will give us, some good information on your operational model.
Okay, just to give you the idea of the footprint that we have in India. So I've already displayed the map where we've been operational. First thing, and second thing, which is a very, very important point, is that we collect and process the data in-house. We are not reliant on any third parties in doing the data collection, especially as it relates to the grassroots level, because each and every piece of data which we collect and that we use for processing is highly relevant and extremely important for the accuracy that we deliver to our customers.
So in addition to point that Sergey mentioned, we have reached to 10,000 fields of the farmers by collecting geotag data, their yield data. So that is when we talk about grassroots level. So we have reached to their field. We have the data, geotag photographs, and field information. So 10,000 data point as of now we have.
Okay. And my second and last question, I would like to, understand slightly more in direct terms that how this is going to benefit the farmers. So give me 4 to 5 direct benefits. Okay.
So so what we are planning to complete the value chain to the farmers. Like we have interacted with the farmers. We have gone to their fields. So we have geotagged yields of the farmers. Okay. Now what in the second level, what we are planning to integrate those farmers with financial services and other requirement of the farmers. So that is in the pipeline. That is in the progress. So this is what we are planning with those farmers. And another point why we are asking for investment, we want to increase this 10,000 data points to more than a million in a year or so. We are planning, and we are planning all kind of financial sort of services to the farmers, along with basic services that we are giving to farmer would be weather information, yield information, geotagged. Like if a farmer is standing in his field, he can be able to see the yield of his own field. So that is the information that freely we would be giving to the farmer. Along with he can choose, like he can connect the app to the like if he wants to take a loan from some bank of some financial institution, he can trigger it in his mobile app, and the financial institution will reach to the farmer. Similarly, for financial services, if the farmer requires insurance, so he can trigger the same on his application, and can insurers or insurance brokers can reach to the farmers. So these are the services that we have planned for the farmers, and currently we have reached to the 10,000 data points to the farmers. And in view of expansion, we are looking for the funding of the company.
Okay, excellent. So I wish you good luck, and I hope to receive your deck also, so that we can study and we can share with some other a potential investor to this. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Thank you.
So thank you, the team of Agrotech. Thank you, Sergey. Thank you, Nilam. And let us proceed to the next startup pitch. And here we are moving to the Russian side. And from the Russian side, we will have the expat magic. Please, guys, you online, take the floor. 6 minutes only.
Good day, guys. Are we gonna have our presentation on presenting?
Screen share settings on. You can share the screen, please.
I can share the screen. So okay, 1 second, please.
Andrei, while this is a pause between presentations,
Yeah,
can I say some words
of course,
about the previous
Artem.
startup?
We have Artem Dalevich, Vice President of Moscow Chamber of Commerce. Please.
Yes, thank you. First of all, I want to give some feedback about the previous startup. This is a very, very interesting platform, and I will be very happy if this project will move to other countries, so for example, to European or Africa. So I will be happy to help in networking and the project development. So I ask organizers to connect this project with Moscow Chamber of Commerce. I think we will add this project to our investment catalog to show to a group of Russian investors and enterprise partners. Thank you.
Thank you. So
Okay,
Agrotech is extremely well received, and I have to relaunch the timer. Vladimir, please, 6 minutes only. Let's go.
Yeah, I won't be able to share the screen. I don't have the settings, and I wasn't aware that I will have to share it, but I'll just do the voice presentation.
Maybe.
Да, может быть, я тогда подключу экран. Сейчас включу. Сейчас, секунду. Сейчас, 1 минуту.
We have 2 team members present.
Okay, we are on.
Here we go.
All right. Hi, my
5
name is
minutes
Vladimir.
already.
My name is Vladimir Paraskurov. I'm CEO of Vortex Technologies, a biotech startup that concentrates on research and development of medical technologies and products for humans and animals. Today, I would like to present our first project. It's called VX Pet Magic. It's an electromagnetic physiotherapeutical device for pets. I'm sure many of you are pet lovers and owners and know that the pet becomes a member of our families. But at some point in life, everyone faces with the health issues of our pets. They get diseases, chronic pains, injuries, after surgery recovery, and all of that will lead to costly vet visits and treatments, difficult administration of drugs and messy creams, drug side effects, pet stress from treatments and before and after vet visits. We have developed the device that helps to eliminate those issues. Our device is placed on the treatment area of the body of your pet. The session lasts 15-20 minutes, and after a week or two, depends on the seriousness of the problem, 95 of our clients have seen amazing results in resolving health issues of their pets. The device creates a focused, localized electromagnetic field that speeds up blood circulation in an area of application, increases healthy cells migration, and reduces inflammatory processes, which leads to reduction in pain and faster recovery of your pet. We have passed a long way from beginning of the project in 2017, done various scientific clinical studies proving the effectiveness of our technology, developed many prototypes, received patents and trademarks, have launched crowdfunding campaign, and right now we're at the stage of finishing the production of our first 2,000 pieces, and we'll be sending it to our clients all over the world before Christmas this year. Less than a year ago, we have launched our crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo and raised $122,000 up to date. We have entered into top 1% of companies that have raised more than $100,000 in their campaign, and at this point have signed pre-orders with distributors, various distributors, for $300,000. The global pets health market is estimated at $18 billion, and we have valued our share at 0.5%, which would be around $125 million in 2026. We have estimated it as a 0.05% from all the households with pets in developed countries. Our target market mostly are women and family couples, 35-plus-year-olds. As a part of our crowdfunding campaign, we have sent over 100 devices to our crowdfunding backers for beta testing, mostly in the United States. And in 95% cases, we got very fast results and amazing testimonials, some of which you can see in our Facebook group, Instagram, and YouTube channel. Our market strategy is $100 self-cost, sales through distributors at $249 and veterinarians at $349, and direct sales through our website and marketplaces and at retail cost $499 per device. 25% of sales will go through direct sales, 75% will go through distributors. We do have a few competitors, but it's either very high-priced products or very short battery life of a product. Our team is international, combines of professionals in areas of scientific research, engineering, manufacturing, marketing, sales, and management from USA, Canada, Mexico, Estonia, and Russia. This year, we will finish with a revenue approximately $500,000, and we will need additional capital in form of a loan and investment to reach our sales of 8,000 pieces in 2022, and to be on the track for our annual revenue of $80 million in 5 years. Our investment proposal and the capital that we need at this point is $690,000.
4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So your request, just off the line, but you can share.
Yeah, our investment proposal is $690,000 as investment into operations, plus $1 million in the first quarter of 2022 for production and marketing, for exchange of 10% of our company. Thank you.
So thank you.
Questions right now.
Thank you. You can close the screen sharing. Dear experts, do you have any questions? I think here we should start from the Russian side. Who's ready?
This is the device. If you have any questions, I have it on.
Before we, hello.
Yeah, please.
So before we, get into the, question, just a slight advice, to the organizers. I guess, they should get, some sort of time reminder at least 90 seconds before, so that they can, at least compress their remaining, messages and convey like what is asked, to the investors in at least 90 seconds, So in terms of time trigger, you should give them 1.5 minutes before. So this is just an advice,
It's a good advice because we are relaunching the timer sometimes, and it can be a good idea to compress to elevator speech. One more thing, starting from 2:15 p.m. Russian time, we will go offline for International Import and Export Day, and the rest will be exclusive on HIC YouTube channel. So here we can proceed to the Russian side. Dear experts, do you have anything to add?
I have a question. Hi,
Oleg,
guys.
please. Roman, yeah, please.
This project sounds interesting for me. Am I right that you have already sold 1,200 items and you have pre-orders for 2,000 already, considering your budget into 2021? Am I right?
So we have sold, to this point, we have sold 500 devices through our Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign, and got pre-orders for 1,200 devices through distributors. And we are at the stage of production of 2,000 units, which 500 will be already 500 will be sent to our backers. They already paid for, and once the distributors will send the payments for those pre-orders, we're gonna send them to our distributors.
Yeah, this sounds interesting. I think I would love to have a deck to share it with my probable investors and funds and private investors. It could be, and the production is in Russia or somewhere else?
Yeah, the assembly is in Russia. The assembly, the final assembly is in Russia. The production is, we purchased the materials from China, and some of the materials from China.
Thank you.
I have one more question. Is it mostly working only with cats and dogs? Do you have any plans on a more B2B sector like cows, bulls, horses, or some kind?
Yeah, thank you for the question. Absolutely, agricultural area is a huge interest of our technology and huge application as well. Cows, chickens, poultry, livestock. Yes, the technology works for smaller animals, rabbits, birds, and larger animals like horses and cows. We actually have done the tests and beta testers with horses and donkeys, and got the same results as you get with same results in speed that you get with the smaller animals. Technology is universal. It just will have to adjust it to the need. We'll make it more durable. It's a different design of the product, but we definitely have already started working on it.
And when this product will be done for, I mean, for cows and kind of
For the livestock, the base technology is finished. All we need is to do the redesign of the actual enclosure. I'm sure we can be done within half a year.
Thank you.
Thanks, friends. Someone from the Indian side. Vallabh Desai, yeah?
Hi.
Yeah.
So I represent Nafa Capital here. This is a very interesting product, and I can actually vouch for it because I have 3 pets at home. I have 3 dogs at home. So I can certainly understand the usability of it. I'd like to understand from you that did you face any regulations with respect to the medical devices regulations? Because it's a very key aspect here in India. Even if you have to sell that product, right, you'll have to go through a lot of regulations. So for Russia, have you done any registration with respect to the medical devices, and do they apply for India as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We have received the medical license. It's going to be issued before the new year. It's a full medical license, and not just for animals, but for people. In some of the countries like Russia, the medical license doesn't even need to be in order to sell something for pets and animals. Veterinary equipment need to be electrically safe. As for India, we haven't applied any licenses for India. It's our first take on this market, and we're looking for a partner that understands this part of the business and will be able to help us to go through the process of certification in India. I don't think it will be any issues there. It's just the process. It's not a long process. It's just tedious process. But it's doable. We have done it in Russia. We're in the process of receiving it in Europe and United States, Canada. It's just a process that we need to go through, and we know how to do it.
Right. So even Andrea, please forward us also the deck of the company, because we'll be really glad to look into this further.
With great pleasure. Thank you, Vallabh. Thank you. So here we need.
I wanted to make a couple of remark here.
Manish, please be brief. We need to move to the next round, but please go ahead.
This is very, very interesting, product. And speaking for Indian market, the pet care market is growing in one of the fastest growing segment in the world. So you guys should definitely think of, getting it registered and getting your stuff to Indian market as soon as you can get, because this is going to sell like anything. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks to the team of the startup, and we need to move to the next round. And here it will be Indian startup, Indian side. It will be MCD. And Mr. Shah, please, the floor is yours. 6 minutes only. Unfortunately, I cannot say Amitabh Bachchanji, but please hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Hi, guys. I'll just share my screen. I hope you can see the screen, right?
Very good.
Perfect. Okay. So thank you for this opportunity. I would like to present our company, Magpie Selfie Design Private Limited. Since we have 6 minutes, I'm going to move very quickly on this. So what are we about? We are about basically creating an ecosystem for brands, celebrities, and influencers to launch their own range of merchandise with amazing tech and great products. These are a few of the celebrities we already have on board. What have we done? Basically, we have created Selfie Design as a platform for selling merchandises across categories, including fashion, home and kitchen, consumer electronics, accessories, and provides customization for the house of brands we have. We have a proprietary customization software. We can customize with text, postal photos, layouts, patterns. We have Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, who's one of the biggest brand celebrities of India, and he's a stakeholder in the company. And we have 32 brand celebrity tie-ups on Selfie Design, right from Marvel, Disney to Warner Brothers, DC. We have IPL teams, Coca-Cola, all of that. Also, to separate consumer electronics, which has been one of our key, we have created an in-house brand called Macprice, because merchandising on consumer electronics is coming up in a big way, and we had to be at the forefront of it. So we've created an in-house brand Macprice, which is doing really well right now. We've got 24 licenses for gadget accessories. We're the largest licensees for gadget accessories in India. We have close to 28% repeat customers, and 43% of our customers is between the age group of 16 to 24. What it takes to support our vision is we control the entire supply chain. We have in-house printing packaging facility, which is Disney Pharma, SEDEX Pillar 2, and Universal Studios compliance is approved. We control the platform. We provide great tech to enable celebrities, brands, and influencers to launch their range of merchandise and also own a storefront. So, for example, today, if Amitabh Bachchan wants to, tweet about his merchandise, he can get a separate domain name with a storefront, which is a layer on our website where his fans can purchase his merchandise and move on. We control all the inventories because we've built the whole model of print on demand. We avoid piling of inventory. We can allow everyone to, create products, create designs without having to worry about the inventory. We only keep inventory of blanks. Products are manufactured and printed as in when the orders are confirmed, and we control all the payments. So we don't get into the legal. The celebrity or the influencer, the brand need not get into legal hassles of getting a payment gateway and all of that. We take care of everything and we pass on the cut to them. How are we different from the competition? Like I said, we have 4 other competitors in similar space, but the last 2 points and number of products is where we really stand out. We provide customization and end-to-end fulfillment for all the products that we do, and we also do merchandise on consumer electronics, which no one else does. So what do I mean by customization? So for example, tomorrow if you want a product with your picture with Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, you have that option on our website to go select your picture standing next to Amitabh Bachchan, and it'll be done right there and there. So we've got good sales. So we're on a 2 million revenue run rate. We currently have 32 tie-ups for merchandise. These tie-ups are live. I'll talk about what we have already signed but are not live later. And we have around 280K customer base. By 2026, so we aim to reach at around a $70 million valuation. We have 120,000 tie-ups for merchandise and 7.2 million customer base. What has our last quarter been like? We've done 56,000 in July. We've done around 110,000 August and around 240,000 in September. So we've seen tremendous growth in the last quarter from July to September. Like I mentioned, we're currently working on merchandise for brands, celebrities, influencers, content creators, and corporates. These are so MPL is official kit partner for the Indian cricket team jerseys. We're doing a official merchandise for Jim Beam, which is the American bourbon company. We're doing for Doki Doki, Bivkoof. Tim Hortons is a UAE-based coffee chain where we're doing the entire merchandise of mugs to them, and we've just signed up Albert Einstein as a brand on the platform. We're doing it for Salim Merchant and Smriti Khanna, who are Salim Merchant is one of the big music director and singer. And for content creators, we have signed up around 18 stand-up comedians who are doing really well. And for corporates, we're doing for Disney Hotstar and Inox. So here, how we're doing it differently for corporates. Corporates generally go out, buy everything in bulk, and then sell it to them. What we do for them here is we upload their branded product on their website, which we create for them. And the customer gets a coupon code against which they can customize also. And they can check out with the product they want and not the product that the brand decides. So that's the team we have. I am the CEO, founder. We have Rahul, who has amazing network. He's the one who got Mr. Amitabh Bachchan and all these celebrities you see on board. We have Binal who handles the entire marketing, and but we have a great team. I'm just going to move forward. We have amazing set of advisors. We have Mr. Sal Contractor, who is co-founder of Deserve.in.
Something is ringing over here. It means that the timing is done. So your request, please, of the line.
Yeah, so we've just closed one round at yeah.
So your request is you are looking for what? Investments, partnership?
Yes. So yeah, we've just raised $1 million. So we don't have allocation in the current round, but we're looking for another $3 million at a $15 million valuation, and we can do a CCD round right now at a 15% CCD going forward. That's the request.
Thank you. Follow up. Let's start from the Indian side. Maybe someone wants to share.
Andrei, can I tell a few words of the project? Thank you very much, Shahil. Great project. I want to say that HSC Capital Group have already launched negotiations with marketplaces on partnership question for your startup. And I wish you good luck, and let's discuss this in details after the conference. Thank you very much.
No, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nikolai.
So, any other feedback? Jitendra Bhatia, please. Stanwood Consulting, Indian side.
Hi, Andrew. I've gone through Mr. Shah's presentation. I think it's a wonderful product and the concept he has.
Connection issues, I suppose.
This is completely outside of equity.
Jitendra, once again, just connection issues in a brief form.
Yeah, I'll be brief. It's a wonderful concept. Unfortunately, this is completely outside our area of expertise, so I have no comments on this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I think we can move to the next project. And next project should be from the Russian side, of course. So we will be speaking about energy tech and green tech, about e-vehicles and the infrastructure for the development of this rapidly growing sector. Raido, please. This is the Russian startup with the Indian footprint. The floor is yours, 6 minutes.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alex Kostyria, and I will represent the company Raido. First, I want to share with you some picture about world state of micromobility. As you may know, the cities of United States and Europe are covered with small devices, standing scooters. And there is tens of thousands of such devices in every city in those areas. The number of those vehicles grow very quickly, almost doubled every year. And this is how charging infrastructure for them looks. Sharing operators charge tens of thousands batteries on a maintenance area and move them by cars to the scooters. This is very expensive operation and takes hours to recharge vehicles. Courier delivery is switching to electric bikes and scooters too. And at the moment, there is no battery that can sustain all day for them. So they need to go back to the base to take another battery every few hours. This is our solution. It's a vending machine which charges battery and makes a distributed charging network to fill the needs for any electric vehicles user. The key of our technology is Raido swappable battery that made to be universal to fit almost any light electric vehicle. This allow to manufacturers to use the same standard in their vehicles and use same infrastructure to charge all the fleet. With the help of my colleague, Mr. Kiranjit, we have found in India not just outsourced manufacturing for our batteries and chargers for the Western market, but we have created the partnership to build products specifically for Indian market. Kiranjit, please continue. Kiranjit.
Your mic is off, please switch it on.
Good afternoon to everyone.
Yeah.
I'm audible?
Yes.
Please, please.
We are working with Zaido Russia, and these are the teams, and with Indian company DP Auto India, headed by Mr. Bashin. And what is the today's challenges? Today's challenges, what we are facing for the pollution, you can see the stage one, what kind of the vehicle pollution created, and what is the condition of the human being at stage two. And you can see that in 2015 report, 0.3 million people had died premature basically. And what we are looking for the green energy kind of the solution, and for that electrical vehicle is the best solution mode. The market purpose for the electrical vehicles is for 2025. If you see for two-wheeler, it will be grow 23 times. For e-rickshaw, it will be grow for 2 times, and for e-auto rickshaw, it can grow for 108 times.
Kiranjit, please, can you share your presentation?
Yeah, I'm sharing my presentation.
I believe we didn't see your deck.
I think in the present time settings, better to speed it up.
Yes.
I think
No picture, Kiran.
Can you see this?
Not yet. Yes, now we see.
Okay, I have 2 minutes left. I will say that we are presenting facing the pollution issue, and as per the report, 2015.38 million people has died, and the solution is green vehicles. And the market size for up to 2025, you can see that 23 times growth for the two-wheelers and 2 times for the e-auto rickshaw, and for e-auto it is 108 times. Perspective for the market size of the EV vehicles, if you see electrical motor 1.22 billion, batteries 1.86 billion, and power electronic 1.47 billion, charging station 0.3 billion in the market size. Electrical vehicle component localization, for if you see the India, the maximum thing is for the charging station and the battery cells and thermal management. And our focus sector is kick scooters, two-wheelers, and electrical auto rickshaw. Our potential clients are battery manufacturers, vehicle manufacturers, and vehicle sharing company. We are working closely with the policy makers. That is our strategy.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
And,
Your request, please.
So.
Oh no, down the line. Your request, please. Kiranjit?
We are looking for 650,000 dollars and ready to dilute 15% of joint venture, Indian joint venture stake.
So Indian joint venture, great story. Your feedback? Dear experts, the floor is yours. Who's ready to speak?
Andrea, I believe this is a wonderful concept. It's something that we'd like to take forward. I'd be obliged if you could share the deck with us.
Thank you, dear Jitendra. So Ivan Lomakin, Russian side.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm interested in your projects. It's very interesting. I think I can share it with my investors, but I want to ask about the markets. Do you plan only Indian market, or you plan also European or US market?
Yes, we already have a products developed for Western market, for United States and Europe. And what we were looking in India is outsourced manufacturing. But we have found a partner ready to build not just outsourcing manufacturer for Western markets, but a partner to grow our business in India with Indian specific. So we are getting ready to work globally, and India is one of the best world markets to do it.
Okay, thank you. And could you share your deck with me? Okay.
With pleasure.
We'll share for sure one more example of the case when the project is India ready, it is globally viable. So this is the thesis. And here we go to, I think, the next round. Yeah, Mandeep Kaur is holding the hand. Please, the floor is yours. Mandeep Kaur, anything to add?
Yes, please. Very good afternoon to everybody who's tuned in.
Good afternoon,
Currently, I'm from India, and although my first profession is law, currently I'm representing the government of Bihar. Just a quick word for people who are looking to set up joint ventures. You can target the government of Bihar and the state of Bihar and Jharkhand. Currently, they are offering great SOPs and some great benefits for setting up industry there. If anybody is interested in setting up a joint venture in India, I would request you to please get in touch with me. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So we have here one more lady who is a ESG expert. Anita Kalsi, please, the floor is yours. Hello,
Hi.
Anita, yes, you're online.
I have been listening to all the startup people, and at the moment, I would repeat what my associate Mandeep Kaur has said. We are jointly working on this project. So anybody interested in any startup in India, please do contact us. India is a very big market, and a lot of potential is there. So we can be in touch one-to-one.
Thank you. I think it's quite an exclusive story when you can go hand in hand with the government. When you do localization in China, for instance, it's not happening. You go with corporates, you go with factories, that's it. So, and here I think it was Indo-Russian joint venture. It helps me to give the floor to a well-known Russian startup, MedTech, WeBiomed. Sergey, please, you're online, and congratulations. You have won a British award recently, right?
Yep.
So, congrats from my side. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Colleagues, hello. My name is Sergey. I am responsible for international market access in project WeBiomed. So I try to briefly take over about our project. We are creating AI models, AI products in healthcare sector for system predictive analytics and risks management based on electronic health records, which include in medical information system or healthcare information system. Oh, sorry, I will start the presentation. So the WeBiomed is the first company who will raise Russian certificate, which means that Russian certificate of medical devices. So it means that we can use the doctors can use our products in real life with patients while they sitting in front of the doctors, patients. So we are using data from electronic medical healthcare records to analyze the patient data of identification of diseases and clinical conditions. We are integrating with hospital information systems in Russia. We have more than 70% coverage of the medical information system, which include about 5 vendors of it. And now we have currency data of our project, of our models, more than 95% of each disease. So as already Andrei said, we have a lot of winners of nominations in different projects in Russia. We are the first company which including information portal of Evercare in Russia. It's a huge part of digital healthcare. So what we mean, what we are doing. So we are the clinical support system for the doctors, for the healthcare management and the healthcare organizations. We automatically analyze electronic medical data from EHR and try to identify of hidden risks and which are missing by the physicians, and identify risk of factors with the patients, which include the doctor. So we are personalized guidelines for the physicians, patients as well. We are working on the market B2B and B2G. We already covered several regions in Russia, so several regions in Russia already used our products for in their life, in their working daily. It's government clinics. Also, we have commercial clinic in Russia. It's about more than 50, as I know, percent. And now we are currently looking for the developing mobile application for the patient. So it will be covering of B2C segment in Russia, and right now we are covering more than 40 diseases to identify ability of analytics, and 14 diseases system with analytics of negative events. We cover more than we cover popular diseases, which is cardiovascular diseases, blood diseases, oncology, COVID-19, and orphan diseases. So our advantages of our platform is that we are using electronic healthcare data. We have certificate of Russian medical information devices. So we are currently looking for the international market access to get in Europe CE mark that evaluate us the same certificate as already we have in Russia. Our market, as I already told, that we have covered B2B and B2G sectors, and B2C sectors. We already looking for the company and the team who will provide us the service and not provide to develop this service. So we are covered services as SaaS, so we can use cloud solutions. Also, we can based on local infrastructure of the client or the client. Now what we are looking for the local partner, because we have quite good coverage of Russian market, and we decided to move to the international market, and we are looking for the partner who will provide and support for us local support and products and sales in this region, and obtain to manage local business. From our side, it will be R&D development and the localization of the product that we already implement and create. And also we're planning to integrate our partners who will help us to be more than program which analyze medical data. It will be partners who analyze medical images, also drugs, and some about healthcare things that will be helpful for the doctors or for the
9, 8,
patient.
7.
I think that's all. That's all my presentation. I am in 60 minutes, so go ahead with the questions, please.
So very timely. Feedback round, please.
I try.
Thank you. It was wonderful. The experts. Who's ready to follow it up?
I'm ready. Sergey, can you share a deck with me? I think that I have a company that might be interested in your project. It's local, it's working with medtech, and please kindly share it with me. Thanks.
Okay.
So anyone else? Ekaterina, maybe you? Hello?
If I may budget, Andre, I think
please, Indian side.
It's a project which would be of definite interest to us. I was quite intrigued that among the 40 diseases covered, it can also do predictive forecasting of mental health disorders and addictions. That was quite interesting. Unfortunately, due to the poor connection, I missed out the last bit, but I think it would be good if you could share the deck, and if required, I could have offline one-on-one with Sergey.
Video will be also available. Don't worry. Thank you. Thank you. Ivan, please, your feedback. Please.
Thank you. I didn't see the numbers, but maybe in the deck there will be more numbers about the current situation on the Russian market.
So it's a small pitch presentation without numbers. So we have the.
Okay.
So it's more like a product pitch, but here we take this particular startup as post round. They have just raised the round, right, Sergey?
Yep.
Okay. So, and I think here we have our last presentation for the general broadcast. And Anastasia, please, your words to close the session. And last Indian startup will be broadcasted exclusively on HIC Media channel. You can find it YouTube, HIC Media, and over there, HIC Media will be broadcasting live the last Indian startup, which is about the Uberization of the traditional profession in India. So there is the word called atta, which is full grain bread, full grain. So in here in India, we can say that this sphere is already being digitalized. So, but here, stay tuned. Right now, I'm giving the floor to Anastasia Kuzina. Please, dear Nastya, you're live.
Thank you, Andrei. I want to thank all the organizers for this event and all the experts, speakers. I really hope it will be a regular scene, a regular event. We already have 3 Startup Huddle events every month for Russian experts, so it would be really nice to have a regular one in English for expert-oriented startups. Also, today is the last working day of the Global Entrepreneurship Week, so it's really great to finish in Moscow. This event is the last one with international event. Thank you very much, everybody. So that's it on my side. I will leave my contacts in the Zoom chat. So if you want to ever participate in other Startup Huddle, welcome. Thank you again.
Thank you, Pavel. So it's time to close your part of the session, and we will be going live exclusively. Hello? Okay, we can go to the next round. In this case, Sandeep, please. Attavala Mobile Chaki, 6 minutes to go.
Greetings of the day. Myself, Sandeep. I am founder, CEO of Atavala Technologies Private Limited.
we are developing and doing business in the basic necessity of billions of Indians, which is known as ATA. What we are doing, we have a platform by the name of Mobile Chakki, in which customer has to select the grains of which they want to need the flour. We just go to the customer's place, show them the grains, and grind it at their doorstep in no time without doing any pollution or emission free. We are D2C, we are food tech, we are agri-tech, and last but not the least, we are clean tech also. Right now, we are operational in 3 towns in Rajasthan and operational from last 6 months. And we have IP rights of this process also. And we can easily provide 5 or 10 kg atta, and the customer always receives every time pure and every time fresh flour, and which is basic necessity of billions, basically flour eating people. We are providing more than 8 varieties of grains right now, and all the equipments are fitted in a Tata Ace, a small 1000 kg payload truck, small truck, and basically it's like an factory going to the customer's place, and that's all. Thanks a lot.
Sandeep, do you have your presentation to share? Because we are
yes,
like without the pitch deck. If you can show us something, you have more than 3 minutes, basically. You have enough of time, please.
Yeah, this is our pitch deck. We are from Atawala Technologies, and these are the problems which we are addressing, which we are trying to address, and it's a problem in sourcing. Basically, all these problems there lies, and this is our solution. It is a doorstep delivery solution. It works like everybody is familiar of Ola and Uber, and the customers and society will be benefited by are these USPs, and these are the factors of key differentiator, basically from our market to other competitors, and this is the addressable market. We have a urban Indian market of near about $10 billion, and
and what is your request?
We are seeking $USD 5 million to scale our business in a tier 2 city. After that, our business will run on franchise model. So to set up, actually we have tested the vehicle. We have our product is market fit. Everything is already let me show you the van. This is our van, small van. It's made in this picture, and we have to. This is our disintermediation business model. We are basically.
Yeah, please finish with the request, and then we'll go to the feedback.
And this is our revenue streams. We have 3 type of revenue streams. Our ARPU is 400, and sale of van we'll get 13.5 lakh. We'll get from franchise fees, platform user charges, and extra. And this is our SWOT analysis. This is our mission and vision. And these are milestones which we have achieved.
Thank you. So this is a good example of Indian pre-seed startup. And here, if we have no feedback, we can close the session. Any feedback requests? No, it's all clear. So, Pavel, please.
Да, уважаемые коллеги, спасибо. Я, к сожалению, не все мог послушать. Спасибо вам за участие. Мы двигаемся дальше. Напоминаю, что мы находимся на втором дне пятого форума Международный день импорта и экспорта на осенней сессии. Я вас всех приглашаю на весеннюю сессию форума Международный день импорта и экспорта, которая состоится во Владивостоке в апреле 2022 года. Эту секцию мы сейчас закрываем, но через 15 минут в этом зале трансляции состоится секция, посвященная успехам и взлетам во внешнеэкономической деятельности Республики Башкортостан. Я думаю, что это будет интересно. А в первом зале сейчас идет эфир, посвященный международному налогообложению, юридическим аспектам внешнеэкономической деятельности. И с 3 часов там будет секция, посвященная сопряжению развития стратегического регионов российских и контуре развития экспорта российских регионов. Коллеги, спасибо. Андрей, большое спасибо. Всем хорошего дня.
Thank you, Pavel. It was the third day of International Import-Export Day autumn session. Pavel is inviting all the guests to the spring session. So, and you can also join other panels which are happening right now live, and right where keep broadcasting exclusively. And I would like to request all the experts to share their follow-up of the whole session. And that will be our exclusive content. Please.